Hello everybody, it's Gino and I'm with my son Harry, and we are off to Nova Scotia this week.
Nova Scotia.
And interesting setup to let you know about. You may have remembered about 12 years ago I did a show with David Dubois.
I called some people up. I might do a new thing. Instead of go to that old farm, because they sold the baby goats and they got rid of the pigs.
Right.
And they're breaking up, so I may go to another farm.
And at that time I had my old van, and David and I traveled here, took this same, it wasn't the same boat, I think it was a different boat. They had canceled this boat for a while and then brought it back, so I don't even know if it's the same boat. But anyway, the story is really interesting because David at that time was visiting this farm and brought me along. It's been 12 years and now David is married to the woman that lives there. I don't think he realized he'd be getting married to her, but he now lives in the house, and we're going to go see how life is in Nova Scotia on a farm.
And we're on the cruise. I'll show you it right now. It's right there.
Yep.
Looks like a cruise.
Yep. So there it is.
It's a very nice cruise. It's pouring out right now.
There it is. Look at that boat. That's pretty. Wow. These guys, wow, this is cool, huh?
This is just awesome. This is so awesome. I'm gonna look at the video.
There's not a lot of people. Hello, Jordan.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So is this the first year back?
This is a maiden voyage, so maiden year, really. Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah, maiden
Yeah.
year. Now, is this ship the same one?
No, this is a brand new ship. It was built down in Singapore, and it hasn't ever been in service before, so this is its first maiden year.
It's brand new.
Yeah, we had its maiden voyage on May 15th.
How large is it?
It's 161 meters long, so about a football field and a half to put into, you know. The ship's capacity is at 1,215, but our capacity for the voyage is 700.
Now, the business that did it before, are you guys in the same?
No, we're a brand new company, Nova Star Cruises. So this is our startup year as well.
And who owns Nova Star Cruises? Is it overseas or is it a U.S.?
It's actually both Canada and U.S.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Is it subsidized?
Yeah, Nova Scotia subsidizes it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Nova Scotia does.
Yes.
Okay.
2009 was when the last previous ferry stopped running. That was the high-speed catamaran. So 2009 was when that stopped. So there has been no service since then, since the 4 years.
Right. And
So-
what about the Bar Harbor?
That was the cat.
That's no longer going either?
No, the cat used to go from Bar Harbor as well as Portland, so it used to flip-flop its runs.
Right. So this is it now
This
to
is
get
it.
to Nova Scotia from the
If
U.S.
you don't want to drive around or take an airplane.
All right. So tell us about the trip and how long does it take?
It's a 10-hour voyage. You leave Portland at night and you arrive in Yarmouth the next morning, and then we have a day trip back from Yarmouth to Portland. So it's a 10-hour run. There's different activities you can do. We have entertainment on board. We have local bands. This past evening we had a gentleman from Yarmouth, Simon LeBlanc, and we had a gentleman from the main side, Rick Watson. We have a casino on board. We play movies. We do different things.
You have movies too? I didn't know. I didn't realize.
We had a
that.
movie playing in this room last night, Aqua Lounge.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and then we have a pianist on board who plays in the piano bar Keys in the Bow Lounge. We also, on Fridays, we have a shipyard bon voyage party. So there's.
What's that?
It's up on the Lido deck upstairs on deck 8, and we just have a DJ up there, and shipyard comes and they do a little activity on board.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's fun.
So what about the cabins and things like that? How can people go in comfort if they choose not to? I specifically used your reclining seats?
Yep, we have
Those are nice.
163 cabins on board. So each cabin sleeps four, including the owner suites and the deluxes, which have double beds. But then the standard cabins all have 2 bunk beds. And then if you don't want to get a cabin, you can also have our reserved seats, which are like airplane recliner seats. If you don't want that, you have the deck space on deck 7. So people can sit there. We have comfortable chairs throughout the ship. So some people, choose that rather than going the cabin or the seat option.
Sure.
Yep.
So, it seems a little quiet right now. Has that kind of been, it's being your first year?
It is a
getting
big ship. We
Yeah.
have over 300 people on board, but it's so people kind of spread out. They're in their cabins. They're up in the reserve.
There's 300
seats.
on board right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a quieter evening. Usually midweek is usually always quieter than the weekends. The numbers pick up more.
And how's the season been going so far?
It's been, pretty good for our first year. It is our first year, so we, did predict that our numbers weren't going to be as high as they would be the following years once we grow and people hear about us because, the word of mouth is the best way to get out. We do have a lot of advertising going off in the Boston area and, New England, Nova Scotians know about us but just people kind of want to watch to see how our first year goes before they take the trip. But
Right. You're the gateway to the trip.
Yeah.
You got to want to go to Nova Scotia.
Yeah, you have to want to go to Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia is absolutely beautiful. So
It is. I've
it's-
been there before. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great.
So what about yourself now? Are you American or Canadian?
I'm American from
Yeah.
New England.
Okay.
Yep. So.
And have you been in the tour business,
No,
cruising?
I haven't. It's my first ship.
What is your position?
I'm the guest experience coordinator on board.
Okay.
Yes.
So now you guys are Nova Scotians? No,
we're
Americans.
From Boston. Yeah,
From Boston?
Yeah, my mom lives in Nova Scotia.
Oh, okay. And you said you have been taking this for years?
For more than 20 years, we've been, getting from Boston to Nova Scotia.
What did you guys do from 2009 to now, though? How would you get to?
Drove with a car.
How long did that
unfortunately.
take to get there?
15 hours, because she lives at the very southern tip of Nova Scotia.
15 hours.
Wedgeport. So it was a long, it would be a 2-day trip. We
Yeah.
would have to stop
Right.
in between.
What a personality. Carlos!
Yes.
Over here! Thank you for making this room up. So you're the man? You're the man?
I'm the man.
So what do you do?
I do everything the passenger need me to do.
Yes. What's the title of you have a position? What's
Well,
your-
basically, I'm a cabin steward.
Oh, you're a
Yes,
steward.
I'm in
yeah.
charge of all this
What else
room.
are you doing?
Yes.
Where are you from?
I'm from Costa Rica.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So how do you like your job?
I love it.
That guy seemed to be happy with you.
Yeah, well, everybody, that's the main point. People come here, they have to go better than the way they come. They have to go happy, make sure they're coming back.
That's terrific. So have you done this before? Is this a new
Well, I did it only for 20 years.
Oh,
Well,
you have been doing it for a while.
Yeah, I did it for 23 years. But first time in the ferry, I did it in a big boat.
Oh, really?
Four
So
cruise
what's the
passengers.
difference for you?
Oh, it's a lot of different.
Oh, how?
But in a cruise, you get like 7 days cruise. You do it only one time in the room. Here is a little more hurry. You do it twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more fun because you meet a lot of people in the few time, and everybody look like he's happy. They don't know the difference, especially in this route. Like it's the first time we did it for the first time.
So they don't give you too much trouble.
No, well, you get all type of passengers, but you try to have the majority, 75%, they get happy because some people they're not happy, but they make sure you get, what they deserve. We do our best because nobody's perfect. But the point is, they understand and they know we are the first time and the ship is still in good condition and they like it, they love it. But for me, I get the 95%, they get very happy for my job. Sometimes the condition, what the expectation they want, sometimes they asking for more, but well, that way we have.
Good for you. And do you live on the other side? Where do you live? Do you live in the States or?
No, I'm from Costa Rica.
So when you're not here, where do you stay?
I'm going straight to Costa Rica. I work in here when it's my little break time.
But they let you stay on either side. You're.
No, I'm living on the ship.
You have to stay on the ship.
Yeah, I
interesting.
live on the ship. I sleep on the ship. I eat on the
see.
yeah.
I see.
Even we
If
don't
you
have.
can you go into
No.
customs? You're not allowed.
We allow it, but we don't have time. We have like
Oh,
a
I
short
see.
time.
Okay.
Like hour, like 1 hour and a half. You know, we arrive, then we have to prepare this back and forth, so we don't have.
Wow.
Yeah, the only time we have like sometimes she have to stay for refuel on something,
Sure.
the weather, so we stay. And,
So when do you get to go back home then?
well,
How often?
usually we do like 6 to 8 months,
6 to 8 months, and,
and
then
then you go for 2 to 3
Months
month
home.
vacation. Yes.
Oh, that's fun. That's
Yeah,
okay.
It's okay. Well, we need it, you know.
Of course you do.
Yeah, we need it.
Okay, buddy. Thank you.
It's a pleasure. I hope to see you, everybody, coming back.
It was like a mini cruise, and I loved the food because it's like a restaurant. It's like,
Really? Your
and
food-
it's kind of cheap for all the food that you get.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, you don't have to tell them what you got. You just
You
have
slept
to say,
on the you slept on the floor though. Did you sleep good?
yeah. They have like those medication pills to get you to sleep faster if you don't feel good.
You mean the
you'll get
oh
seasick.
oh the seasick pills? You took one, right?
Yeah, and it helped me get to sleep so well.
Okay.